evening. My name is Kristen Kramer, and I serve as the current president of the Greater Reading Young Professionals. I'm also the host of our GRYP TV show. And each episode I have a different membership or a different committee on with me. And this month I'm featuring the membership committee. So I have with me our membership chair, Carolyn Weidenhammer, along with several of her committee members who are going to be talking about some of the initiatives we've had through membership and some of the new things that we're doing. GRYP is a volunteer-based organization, and we are a membership-driven organization. We currently have more than 400 members, and that's sort of been our steady number the past few years. So we're always looking to grow our membership number. Before we get into the membership topic, I just want to remind viewers that we also have events each month, and our main event is the third Thursday of the month, and coming up in December, it's our Jingle Jingle Mix and Mingle. This is our annual holiday event, and it's held at the Abraham Lincoln Wyndham Hotel in downtown Reading, and this is a members-only event. So if you're looking to join GRYP and want to check out our Jingle Jingle Mix and Mingle, this would be the time. And we also have some promotions going on, which I'll let somebody address, a good way to give back right now through a membership. So I'm going to turn it over, and I'm going to have each of our guests introduce themselves and tell us a little bit about how they initially became involved with the Greater Reading Young Professionals. Carolyn?
My name is Carolyn Weidenhammer, and I'm the Senior HR Manager at Angiotech. And I actually am not from this area. I moved here from Boston, Massachusetts. And I joined GRYP when I moved here, and then decided to, life got busy, and I actually took a step back from GRYP for a while. And then last year decided to make a difference and actually joined GRYP, and I joined the board as well as signed up for a membership chair. So here I am.
And that's one thing with GRYP. There's a lot of ways to get involved, from serving on committees to joining our board to serving as a committee chair. And those are some of the more long-term commitments, but we also do a lot of volunteer opportunities that might be a one-day commitment. So there's something for everybody's schedule based on what your availability is. So, Nicole?
Okay. My name is Nicole Mathis, and I work at Gage Personnel. I am a recruiter there. I am from the area. I've lived here for about 12 years now, and after college came back and decided that I wanted to get more involved in the community. I wanted to grow my group of friends and find people that were more on the same path that I was in life, professionally wise. And about 6 or 7 months into joining, I got involved in the membership committee and felt that it was really important because GRYP had such an important impact on my life that I wanted to help other people join and gain from it just like I had.
Great. Thank you. Nathan?
All right. Hi, I'm Nathan Mayers, and I work for Godiva, and I've been a GRYP member for about the past 3 years now. I joined GRYP just to find things to do in Reading, a reason to stay. Initially when I moved here, because I'm not from the area, I didn't stay in town a lot, and I was kind of going to visit friends out of town, but then joined GRYP, found a lot of fun, interesting things to do in Reading, different businesses, different restaurants, just places to hang out, and met a lot of good people, and really made me want to stay here.
Thank you. And Jamie?
I'm Jamie Spencer, and I work at Reince Kunstlasher as a business consultant. I joined GRYP 2 years ago, was moved to the area, new to the area, and just wanted to kind of meet some new people. And then about a year ago, I actually started working here as well. And that's when I got more involved, joined the committee, and have met a lot of great people, business contacts, as well as made some friends along the way. So it's been a great experience.
Well, I appreciate all that you guys have been doing, and since Carolyn began chairing the committee at the beginning of this year, 2012, so it's been almost a year, there's been a lot of things implemented through the membership committee. And one of the important roles is to retain members, make sure members have a positive experience, because networking is ultimately what our events are about, can be overwhelming. If you're walking into an event with 50 to 75 people and you don't know anybody, how do you make that as a good experience for our new members or first-time members? If any of you want to comment on what your committee's been doing to kind of help make it a positive experience.
We've done a lot of things this year, I think. One of the things that we've done is we have a first event pin for all of the members or non-members that go to an event. And it's an orange pin, and it kind of identifies those individuals that are going to the event for the first time, may not know a lot of people. And so those of us on the membership committee, as well as other board members or anyone else, can actually see who is there and who may not know a lot of people, and actually introduce that person, go up to them, introduce themselves, and actually introduce them to other people. So it's not as daunting when you're there. You don't know that many people, and it gives them an opportunity to meet others while they're there. But we also had other things that we implemented, such as the ambassador program. You want to talk about that?
Sure. We have implemented the ambassador program this year. 2013 is when we're really going to get the ball rolling. We have a couple board members signed up to be ambassadors, and we based the idea, the concept, off of the ambassador program that the Chamber of Commerce has.
Okay.
And the idea is that when new members sign up, they will be connected with an ambassador right from the beginning. And that ambassador will reach out to them and say, I am going to Jingle Jingle Mix and Mingle on December 20th. Can I meet you there, introduce you to some other members, welcome you into the group. That way, when that individual arrives, they have somebody that they know they can look for, they can go to. They feel like they almost have a friend there, somebody that they can just relate to. Exactly, a buddy system, exactly. And then the idea is that ambassador will take them in, introduce them to some people, and then hopefully be able to eventually remove themselves from the situation, which is something that Carolyn and myself have been trying to do amongst the other members here on the committee. But at the welcome table, greet people in and say, oh, please meet Carolyn Weidenhammer, and then Carolyn will take them in, introduce them to some people, and that way they can meet, get into conversation, because a lot of people say they have a challenging time breaking into a conversation when there's already established groups. So that's what we are working to combat right now with that program.
So it's basically providing the tools to get people involved in the conversation.
Exactly.
And also, I think because of our demographic is young professionals, the whole networking event experience is new for a lot of people in their 20s. Yep. And so not only as a membership committee are you helping them, but we're also providing them the tools for long-term growth in their careers, because that's networking. And I really don't like the word networking. I like to think of it as relationship building, but that's sort of the basis for a lot of the events. And in addition to these networking events, which we have, like the third Thursday, we have bonus events and happy hours. We also have other events that can be a great way for people to get involved. One is our sports league, and I don't know if anybody wants to comment on the sports league or sort of how that is a benefit to members, and it's not our traditional type of event.
Yeah, the sports league really got big this year. I actually played in all the leagues we had. We started in February with a volleyball league, and then we had a touch football league in the spring, and then we just ended with kickball. Kickball was our biggest league this year. We had 11 teams, over 100 people playing, and it was a good way just to meet even more people, have fun, not your regular everyday networking event. People were more relaxed. You're coming in clothes that you're playing kickball in. You're not dressed up right from work. So it was a good way to meet people. I think my team was made up of 5 people that I really didn't know, that I just recruited just from meeting at a meeting, a past networking event, or they had another friend that just wanted to play. So the sports leagues have really come a long way, and it's a great way to come out. And the benefit of being a member is there is a discount on these sports leagues. So it's another great benefit of actually becoming a GRYP member and not just coming to events and being a non-member. We do welcome everybody, but there are benefits of membership.
And I think what's nice about the sports league versus your traditional networking events is that for a long time we've had this the stereotype of what is a professional, and that a professional, is somebody that wears a suit and works in an office that works that 9-to-5 job. But that's not anybody's a professional. Do you have a job? Do you contribute to this community? Are you involved? Whether you be a teacher or a nurse, the sports leagues have been a nice way to introduce events and getting to know people for people that might be intimidated by a networking event, but still want to get involved, get to know people, and be involved with GRYP. So that's a great opportunity to just come out and experience GRYP in a different light than your typical Third Thursday event. I know you've been doing some incentives for new members and for renewals. If you would like, anybody want to touch upon that or what you've been doing?
Well, we have a discount now. So
okay.
If you decide to join in December or renew in December, 20% of the membership fee is going to the Red Cross to actually help the Hurricane Sandy victims. So we're really happy about that, and I think we did get some new members from that so far.
We've had some new members already in December.
So we're really happy about that.
Well, what is the cost of a membership? And because we haven't said that, how much does it cost to be a GRYP member for a year? And what do you get out of that $45? Because I think it's a bargain, honestly. So we have to take a quick break. So we'll come back and we'll talk about the cost of membership and what you get for your $45 annual membership. Okay.
You're watching Greater Reading Young Professionals Emerge on bctv.org. Be informed. Be involved. Be a member. For membership information, go to www.bctv.org/support/membership. For more information and other related stories, go to www.bctv.org. Program underwriting is a valuable source of revenue for bctv.org and a way for you and your business to get exposure in the community. To learn how you can support a bctv.org program, go to www.bctv.org.
So we were just talking about what does it cost to be a GRYP member and what is the value of that membership. If anybody wants to chime in on that.
Okay. Annual membership is $45, and it runs for a year from the time you start. So if you started today, your membership's good through 2013 of December 5th. What you get are all of our regular events. You get to come to them free of charge. We also have a couple of events that are members-only events, like our Jingle Jingle that's coming up in December. That's going to be a members-only event, so you have to be a member to do that. Or we have other events that throughout the year that we have some paid events that you do get a discount to. We have our annual GG event in the spring, and that currently last year's rate was $10 discount for all members. So they were $45. We have a masquerade ball in the fall that was also a paid event, which members got a discount, and the sports leagues, you also get a discount. So there are many paid events that we have that you do get a discount to help you save money. And all the events are free with a membership too. And they're really good events. The sponsoring or host person usually provides appetizers and a drink for you to have a little snack after work and mingle with some people.
And sometimes there's an educational component to the event. There might be a speaker. The Third Thursday events, they rotate every month, so we're always hosting at a different location, whether it be a local nonprofit or a local business. And, you could probably get $45 value out of attending one event if you make the most of it. If you between the connections you make, enjoying some snacks and a drink, and learning about an organization, I mean, that for $45, that's going to probably cover at least one event. So, also, we do have opportunities for corporate memberships, and a lot of companies will reimburse members for their annual membership. Do you want to talk about New Member Spotlight and other ways that we highlight our members?
Yeah, sure. We do a New Member Spotlight in the monthly newsletter that comes out through email. And it's selected at random from the list of members who joined the previous month. It's really another way to get new members engaged in the organization. It gives them a nice starting point, someplace, something to start with. It welcomes them into the organization. It also gives, I usually send it out. It gives them a contact. So I've actually, gone from spotlighting someone to seeing them at an event. It helps them feel welcome, and hopefully it helps retain them as members. I think a lot of it is initial reaction to the group, and if someone can come in and have a positive experience at the beginning, hopefully that's going to translate into them renewing their membership down the road. And I think from a retention standpoint, new member spotlight. We also send an email to lapsed members. So if your membership lapsed a month or two ago, we'll send a personal email. It's usually someone sitting here or someone else on the committee, just to say, hey, your membership lapsed. Is there any reason? And we really look for that feedback from people and try to use that to either improve the organization, or in a lot of cases they're like, oh yeah, I've been meaning to do that, and they'll go and renew their membership.
Just need the friendly reminder.
Yeah, exactly.
I know the last new member spotlight actually highlighted, I think it was Danielle, and the information that you have in there also, I was able to make a connection with her. She has dogs, I have dogs. So when I saw her at the event, it was also a connection that we could make as well. And hopefully that happens with other people that read the emails and go to the events as well with our new members.
And other efforts you're doing with packets or letters to new members, that's all been implemented this past year.
Yeah, no, I'd be happy to speak to that. One thing that Nathan and I are working on is he sends me a weekly report with new members, and I immediately send an email out to them, welcoming them personally to the organization and sharing with them the next event that's coming up, letting them know that, I will be at that event, and if I'm not there, they can look for Carolyn or Nathan or Jamie or whoever that I know is going to attend that event, so they at least have, that one smiling face they can look for. And then also in that email, we ask, why did they join? So that we can focus our efforts. Is it more social reasons, or is it more professional, or is it a combination?
That's great.
And, we do work from that. And now something else that we've implemented is a physical hard copy, welcoming them to the organization. And Sally Cox helps with that. She sends out a packet at the same time so that they're getting an email from me, and then a few days later they get a letter in the mail from Carolyn, actually, welcoming them, telling them who's on the board, the benefits of joining GRYP, if they have any questions, who they can reach out to. So it's just kind of furthering the welcome, making sure that they know they're not just a number, that they are important to our organization, and we want them there, and we want to make them feel welcomed and have a good experience.
And just a reminder, if you're tuning in and listening to everything that's being done, all of these individuals have full-time jobs and families and other commitments, and that's what's, I think, great about GRYP is that we're all volunteers, and so we're all very passionate about what GRYP means for this community and our involvement as young professionals. But if you're listening to what everybody's doing, it sounds, Nathan's on the website, Nicole's sending out letters and emails, and Jamie's writing spotlights on people, and and they're doing this around their full-time jobs and other community commitments. So I just think it's really important that to recognize that your efforts they're paying off, but it's a lot, and I think but it's also fun. I mean, you're doing it because you care about the organization, and we want to get people involved. So, and as board president, I'm thankful to have individuals like these four to help support the organization in our efforts. So, what are some other things? I know looking to 2013, some of your goals that you guys are looking forward to doing?
Well, I'd like to get marketing materials, GRYP marketing material out there. And actually, we've been trying to brainstorm. You spoke to this earlier about professionals and how we define that, and it's so broad that I'd like to actually reach out to, we thought of realtors, we thought of local hair salons, we thought of nurses. So I'd really like to get marketing material out to those organizations to possibly partner with them and get some more members that way. That's something that we're working on. We're also trying to work on a member referral program, because if I talk to Nathan and Nathan knows somebody else, and I'm in HR, so everything to me is kind of based around that. So the referral program we thought would be a really good idea to get more members as well. So Nathan's working on that closely with another membership committee member. So hopefully in 2013 we'll have that as well.
That's great.
Yeah. And do you want to talk about the decal, hopefully, that we'll be having on partnerships?
Yes, we're also working to get some kind of window decal for people that we have partnerships with that either sponsor us and then they have members, or we're also working on a discount program for our members, which we kind of had one in the past, and some people had GRYP cards, some people didn't. The cards kind of stopped getting distributing. Nobody really knew who the discounts were with, so we're working again to talk to businesses to get discounts for being a member. So that's another benefit of a membership. You will get a discount card that you could use at various places, small businesses throughout Reading.
Okay. And also, lastly, Jamie has been doing some research with other YPs or young professional groups in the area. So one of the ideas was possibly, and so is Nathan. So hopefully, I think it's one of the YP websites that has pictures of actual board members and members, so that people can put a face with a name. So people meet somebody at an event, and then they go home, and the next day they forget who that person is. They can go to the website and actually put a face with a name.
That's great. And I think another aspect to GRYP and the website, too, is all the committees. And it's the membership committee, when you're asking people what their interest is, can also connect new members with our other committees of interest. We have a marketing committee, we have a development committee, events, sports league, what else am I missing? Finance, so community involvement, community advancement. So even within GRYP, there's other volunteer opportunities beyond volunteering on the membership committee or the board, and it's great that by collecting information, the membership committee can help direct people to other board and committee members to get involved with however they might choose for GRYP. And then for other people, it's purely social, and that's fine too. I mean, you don't have to volunteer in order to be a GRYP member. So would each of you just share maybe one of your, what you think is the best benefit for you since you've gotten involved with GRYP as membership, being the individuals that really sell our memberships, what is your best benefit as a member?
I think for me it's meeting the members and talking to the members and seeing that they're really happy with their membership, and also being part of an organization that's giving back to the community. I think it's twofold for me, but those are the two reasons.
Okay.
I have to say that since I've been on the membership committee, it has been, seeing somebody come back to a second event. We had an event tonight at Buca de Beppo, a happy hour, and there were a couple people that had been at the event before at Alvernia, and I went up to them and I said, "You came back. That's great." And they were like, "Yeah, I had a great time last week." So, it was just great to see that we had a positive effect on them, and that they gained something from the week before, which is what I wanted to do when I joined this committee, because I've gained so much professionally and socially that I just want everybody to have the same wonderful experience that I did. So to see that it's actually having that effect is a fantastic feeling.
Yes, I agree completely with that too. I mean, a great benefit of being on a membership committee is finding new members and helping new members find their place and actually want to come back to events. Because like we said before, a lot of people come to events and they're not sure if they ever want to come back. But now that we're talking to them more, we're giving them the tags that say first member or first time event, so we know their first time event. We really make them feel welcome and they really want to come back. So I think that's a great benefit of being on the membership committee.
I think one of the best things for me has been, because of my focus on retention, is really understanding why people want to be members and trying to help shape the organization in response to that. There's obviously a great group of core members who go to a lot of events who are very engaged, and there's a number who don't come to a lot of things, and you'll sometimes see that they'll drop their membership, and we've reached out to those people and try to understand why that is. And I think from some of the feedback we're receiving, we can help sort of guide the organization, because, as you said, it's a great organization, a great way for people to connect. You just got to, keep them engaged, and I think they'll continue to be members.
Well, kudos to all of you for all your efforts with membership. And personally, I've benefited so much from being involved with GRYP. I moved back to this area after living in New England and made so many friends and professional connections. And I would say, honestly, have remained in Greater Reading because of being involved with GRYP. I didn't feel the need to look for career opportunities or friends outside of this community. So it's been great to be involved, and this is my hometown, and see GRYP evolve. I've been involved probably about 7 or 8 years. GRYP's going to be turning 10 next year in 2013. So thank you all for being here this evening. If you're interested in learning more, you can go to our website, greaterreadingyp.org. You can purchase a membership there. You can sign up for our upcoming event and just learn everything about GRYP. There's also an email address, membership.
Yes. You can also join our mailing list from the website.
Okay.
If you just want to get emails. If you're not quite sure if you want to join yet, we send out monthly newsletters, so you can find out more.
And you can also email the membership committee through that as well if you have any questions or are interested in learning more. So until next time, hope you come out and get involved with the Greater Reading Young Professionals. Thanks.